Welcome back, friends. We have spent almost all of the money that I earned through all the contracts on the last episode. But, you know, I bought up a little bit of land over that way, kind of, and I leased some equipment. Now, I was hoping to buy stuff, but with the land purchase, it wasn't going to work out. So we leased a small Landini tractor here and a vegetable harvester because we've got some crops that are already ready to come out of the ground. So let's get over there. And hopefully this doesn't... There we go. I didn't think this would crash the audio, but, you know, it's kind of always a risk at this point. Let's go check out our new property. If I can get this hooked up. I think I hook up there, don't I? There we go. All right, let's go check out our new property, and well, let's see how this is gonna turn out. I kind of always hate using these small vegetable harvesters, but I think we're gonna end up just hiring a worker to do it, and I'll maybe go take a contract to haul some wood and make some actual money, because I'm not planning on getting a lot out of these two little fields that I bought. And I don't know this map that well. All right, we just got to take a left here. So let's get down here. And hopefully we'll be able to get things going if I don't run into people. All right, we should be coming up on it just about here, I believe, in this clearing. Cut that car off. Yep, I believe these are the two fields right here. And that is a terrible yield that we're going to be getting. I don't think there's anything I can do about that at this point, though. That one's a bit better. All right, well, let's see. I believe, and I could be wrong, I'm pretty sure I got the vegetable harvester here that should be going into pallets, because I thought that might be a little bit easier here. Yes, yes it is. All right, so we need to, what, unfold it? We're gonna have to buy the pallets, unfortunately. Which is part of why I'm gonna have to go make some money. All right, and let's set up a worker here. Ooh. Yeah, that is gonna take darn near forever just to even get this one field done. You know, I suppose it really doesn't matter how many headlands we do as far as time goes. Let's go ahead and keep it on 8. I don't know, it depends on how this thing turns around, and I haven't really done anything with this one yet, so maybe I'm wrong here, but we're going to go ahead and try it. And we're going to get out of his way. There we go. Go on, AI worker A. Go on. Alright, please tell me this is not just going to be glitched up. This is going to work to harvest, right? Oh, does this not harvest this? What do I have here? I have peas. This should harvest peas, shouldn't it? What the heck did I do wrong? All right, let's double check that that will harvest peas. That will not harvest peas. Oh, I can only use the giant one to harvest peas. Okay, well, this field might just have to get plowed under then, because I don't think we'll make enough money with a 15% yield off of this small of a field to pay for renting that large harvester. Well, let's get started on the other field here, because I believe this one I should be able to harvest as I run into a tree. Because I didn't want to drive over and ruin the crops that I'm probably just going to till in underneath anyway. All right. Sure. All right, good. Looks like we can actually go ahead and harvest this field driving in the wrong direction. Whatever. I don't know why they didn't figure out how to make it in the worker menu to just let you pick your direction to harvest, but fine. We'll do it this way. All right, so contracts. Because we're going to have to actually make a little bit of money at least this time around. Ooh. That's a decent one. That's new. All right, so we're going to go ahead and borrow items for that, and we will have a worker do that ultimately. And that one's new. See, I looked just before I started this up, and I did not have a handful of these contracts. As much as I want to do that, I'm not going to fall for running a vegetable harvesting contract. I got to follow that thing the whole way. Now, at least it's a decent straight field, so it wouldn't be too bad. But it's still going to take probably 20 minutes, half an hour or more. And I don't think I could take, like, a pea harvesting contract and use the pea harvester on my land, because it'll say it's only for contract work. So it's probably just not going to pay to do all that. All right, but we will take wood transport. Okay, and we're going to have to pop down to the shop. And I'm definitely not going to run all the way over there, so we'll just enter the vehicle. And lucky enough, it is not going to ruin our game audio. So it looks like we are finally going good on Zielonka here. If I can manage to drive this thing correctly. All right, there we go. And we're going to be going right next door here to where we bailed the last time. Making a lot of money just off of doing contracts for this field. Alright. Up it to 4 headlands, I think. Just to make sure this thing has space to turn around. And get to work, friend. Alright, and then I can run back to the shop here. Make sure he's actually working. There we go, he's getting to work. And we're going to grab the back end of our log harvesting truck. And I got to go see where we have to pick these logs up. And kind of where we got to take them too, but I mean, picking them up is the bigger part. And all right, that's not a bad trip overall. We'll cut across the fields up there. and run into that car because he's going to stop driving. It's one of the things I hate with the AI traffic in here is I don't understand why they just stop the second you get near them. I feel like most people would, you know, keep driving straight to avoid getting hit instead of stopping so that they do get hit, but maybe I'm wrong. Make sure we don't run those people over. Let's move. Alright, I thought I had it fixed. Maybe I gotta go back to my graphic settings. I'm getting like massive like shadowing or motion blur or something. It's gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix that. I thought I had gotten rid of it. If anyone has any tips for me, let me know. It's been so long since I've really played much on PC on anything that I'm not really good with graphics settings at the moment, to be honest with you. I can get things worked out with enough playing with it, but I don't know, heck, maybe it's just the game overall too, because like I said, I swear I had it fixed with my settings, and now suddenly it's broken again. Or doing it again. Whatever. Well, let's get over and get these logs picked up. And why doesn't he just drop the box and buy a new box? Oh, you know, do I have it turned off for buying boxes? Let's check worker settings here. That's not what we want. Refill. Does not have an option for boxes. Okay, so this is going to be annoying. And I'm going to have to, like, back this thing up, drop the box out of the way. Buy a new box. And continue harvesting, and I probably just ran over some crops, didn't I? Ah, it did destroy them. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, you're going pretty quick, too. And back to our log harvesting. Alright, well, I'll get all these logs picked up, and we will get moving on to something else as soon as we can. Alright, why is it picking up that log? It should not be picking up that second log. Alright, to the people that have said that FS25 has improved physics, I really don't agree anymore. I will say the more that I play this game, I think the more disappointed in it I get. I think that Giants has not done a very good job getting updates done. They haven't done a very good job at getting mods put into Mod Hub. I don't know. The overall support has been lacking, I think, on FS25, and I think the improvements are not where they needed to be. I really think that 25 was not as good of a game as it should have been. Now, and that's not even based off of whether it's a matter of they should have waited longer or not. I think they should have waited longer. I think they still had life in 22. Now, I will say the sales they've gotten out of 25, maybe it was the right call, but I don't know. I feel like this game is not doing justice to what Farming Simulator could be. I feel like they really need some big help. It's just, there's so many problems with the game, between graphics, between physics, game balancing, with the way they have production set up, values that they have in productions that seem to have not gotten even looked at realistically. I don't know. I think that Giants messed up with FS25 quite a bit. I think this could have been a phenomenal game, and instead it's mediocre. And I do feel like that's the case in most gaming anymore, so I mean, they're kind of just following the trend that everyone else is doing. Just kind of get people to buy stuff instead of worrying about actually making something good. Oh, I don't care about that. Get me this fold back up. But, I don't, it's disappointing. I guess I'm kind of disappointed with gaming as a whole right now, and I don't know what to say. Oh, didn't really mean to save it. All right, let's take a look. Where are we taking this? Straight across this tiny little road over here. Okay. So let's turn around. Cut through right here. All right, and let's get moving. So, yeah, let's get stopped by the tiniest tree imaginable. Because it's not like I should be able to just run that over or anything, right? Yeah. All right. Go through the log mill, sawmill that's right here. I guess that's why I'm getting paid so much to make this delivery. Oh, come on, really? Oy vey. I'm not gonna blame that on the game. That was my driving, but still, come on. All right, let's get there. We're gonna get there. We just gotta follow this road to the other end of the map. What the heck is up with the handling? All right, apparently I cannot go with like any speed at all because I can barely turn for some reason. All right, well, then I guess we're sticking in third person so that I can try and stay on this tiny little road because, boy, am I botching it. I don't know, maybe I took too long of a break from this game because it just isn't running well. I will say another part of the reason I did take a bit of a break from here though was all of my saves broke. I don't know what happened, but for some reason every single save that I had for the game, if you got into it, when you went to quit the game, it wouldn't actually exit back to the main menu. It would actually you'd have to Alt F4 and shut down the entire game every single time. And I looked at a few fixes for it, and it wasn't anything. It didn't matter if I had mods on, mods off. It just, for some reason, every single save was broken. And it wasn't from, like, some nasty third-party mod or something that Giants didn't approve of. It was just a matter of I had a broken game, again, from Giants. How do I get everything into this tiny little spot? This is a terrible point. You know what? I'm going to the wrong point, aren't I? Nope, I wasn't. That was right. Darn it. All right, go run back. They should have just put the drop-off point in the back here. That would have made so much more sense for the layout. Alright, now I gotta try and do this again. Going this way and pull out. And then back in. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Okay. That was terrible. That's really a terrible point. They should have made this building differently. Alright, that's delivered. Now, let's take a look again real fast at contracts because I want to make sure I don't want to take any other wood. You know, I don't want to take any other wood transports. That was a little rough. We're not doing that again. At least not for a bit. Not when I got other stuff that'll make money. Alright, so active, we can complete that. You're still going. I bet I need to check on, yep. Oh boy. Where are you? Unload? Nope. Oh boy, that's stuck too. Alright, controls back up. Unload. New box. Tell you to restart. Now you. Why? Why? Huh. If I line you up like right here, will you start running the way you should? Or are you gonna get yourself stuck again? Come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. All right, there we go. We've got, oh, bale wrapping is easy. I should take that. I might be able to just take those bales too, because some of the mods I have on, and as cheap as that is, and you know, it's kind of cheating, kind of stealing, we're going to try and do it. I am going to need a trailer, which I'll need for moving all those pallets anyway. So we're going to look at some trailers real fast. If I can find where they are, come on. Flatbed trailers. It's probably going to be your best option because you're going to be real small, aren't you? Yeah, you're real small. The only other thing is I think I can get like... It's still real small. You're going to be too expensive. All right. Oh, actually, that's too expensive too. I could lease it though. Or else I could just get the really teeny tiny thing. Let's look at our... That should take any of them, really. Alright, does our contract say how many bales we have out there in the field? No, it doesn't. Let's visit that field really quick and take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're going to need the larger one. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and We're gonna lease this thing. And we're gonna try and steal some bales. Do some bale thieving. Alright, there we go. Now, how do I get down there? 2 rights. And a left. But 2 rights don't make a left. I know, that was like not even a joke, let alone calling it a bad joke. And I should have gone 1 further. Well, this field we're just going to go ahead and cross over. I mean, it's plowed. It's not like we're, you know, going to destroy any crops, even though we wouldn't destroy any computer crops anyway. Even though I really wish you could. I wish you could make it so that you could destroy AI crops and get charged for it just as an extra gaming mechanic. I think that would make so much more sense. But what do I know? I just play this game a lot. Why would I know what would be good for the game, huh? Yep. Alright, let's get down to 92 here. We're going to wrap these bales and hopefully steal them. I will say I'm not 100% sure that I can, but I think I can. And if I don't steal them, well, then I don't steal them. And we'll just take the trailer somewhere, maybe back to the shop. I'm not going to get rid of it by any means, but oh, I don't need that up. Let's unfold that, and I guess I don't need to turn it on. All right. So now I want to drop that off, and we are going to find out if we can steal them. Okay. And unload. Now the question is, does this say that it's my bale? Owned by me. Yes, we can. I think we can steal them. Stealing some bales, stealing some bales. Don't look at me, I'm stealing some bales. I will say doing the bale wrap on the telehandler like this is very handy for just loading them up as you go. I mean, it's not as good as, like, you know, wrapping them as you bale, but it is very handy to just wrap them and stick them on the trailer, especially when you're stealing them. Get them done and get out of here quick. I wonder if they're going to instantly ferment too. I should take a look. They might be instantly fermented since they're technically contract bales. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't knock you off. Don't knock it off. That was not exactly a very good drop. I'm going to completely admit, if you haven't already realized this, I am terrible when it comes to bale stacking. It's one of those things that I've never really gotten the hang of in here, and I'm completely okay with that. I tend to use auto load wagons, if you haven't noticed from some of the other videos, but I mean, I feel like, you know, excelling at bale stacking in Farming Simulator is not one of those things that I really care enough to work at being good with. I mean, not to knock it or anything, and if you're good at it, cool, like, good for you. but I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get the competitive mode for bale stacking. I really don't. I guess I can kind of see it for like just having fun with a friend sort of thing, but I do not get it for being an actual like esport competitive anything else. Why take a casual game and turn it competitive? And by no means am I knocking Farming Simulator for that or knocking casual games. Like, casual games are completely fine. I love casual games. I love Farming Simulator. But it's not a competitive game. Like, literally, by definition, it's not a competitive game. So why would you do it as a competitive game? Take something that's just supposed to be kind of fun and a little bit silly and try and turn it into an esport. I don't understand. All right, we got to pop over to you. And drop this stupid box that just instantly fills up. All right, unload box. And now you can keep going. Oh, I need to get a new box. A new box, and now you can get going. All right. Wish that would just auto drop and buy or something. I suppose it couldn't really drop more it's at because it's just going to constantly get in the way of itself, but wish it could do something better than what it's doing. All right, let's get these last few bales here. Silage we're not going to need either. I can just sell these off right away. The plan is to do some goats and sheep, and I think they can eat the silage, but I definitely don't need silage for them. I mean, I can just do hay or grass, so I don't think that there's really a reason to keep these right now. Or at least to keep very many of them. I suppose I could keep like one of them. Because the only thing is I will need something to get me through the winter with our sheep and goats, but I could always just buy some hay bales. And that might be what we do, because I don't think I'm going to get a chance to really make any hay. We are going to be turning the fields that I just bought into grass, but given that it's already, or that it's September right now, I don't know if it'll grow at all really by the time we have it planted. So I think we're just going to go ahead and sell these off. And make a better profit. Alright, that's all good. Let me get this one. Let me see too if these are actually fermented or not, because that'll make a big difference. If they're not fermented, we aren't going to sell them. In which case, I might end up keeping them for feed, but I kind of doubt it right now. Don't get pushed off. Alright, let's get these strapped and check if they're showing as not fermented. Okay. So we are not going to sell them yet. In other words, I can just take this back to I guess to our farm. I don't really want them at the farm exactly because I don't want them in the way. 99. Why are you 99% complete? Did I miss a bale? What the heck? Is it because I'm stealing them? Alright, whatever. We will, take this back to my farm, I guess, and cancel... Actually, no, we'll take it to the shop. Take it up to the shop, we'll cancel the contract, lose the money on it, I guess, and, that's that. I really don't know if this is... I wonder if there's something other... Bale wrapping. No, there's not. There's baling contracts. Which we'll maybe have to take and find out if I can steal the bales from. I know last time they disappeared, but they were still on the field. I don't know if that's glitched or if it's a problem with one of the mods that I have in, or if it's because I'm stealing them. I'm really not sure which it is. Because I definitely wrapped all the bales. There were no more bales on that field. And it wouldn't make sense for 1% anyways if there were. I don't have to deliver them anywhere, do I? No, it's just wrap them. Huh. That's weird. I hope it doesn't charge me for stealing them too. Because if it does, we might go into negative money. And the boxes are full. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Those are always full now. Alright, we're going to drop this off. We're going to cancel this contract before I go and deal with that box, just because I really want to see what's going to happen money-wise here. Because I don't understand why at all. Minus 519. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take spending 500 bucks. Ah! All right, we're gonna fix that. That was supposed to be 4,000 something. I did the contract. We did it. I did the contract. I don't remember exactly what it was. We're gonna say it's 4,100. Because I totally did the contract, and it should have either given me the bales or the contract or something. Probably really should have given me both, because I think I'm technically allowed to take the bales, but whatever. Well, with the mods, I should say, I can take the bales. I'll lift that back up then if I can't back up at all with it. Alright, drop it, unload it. Buy me another box. And go ahead and keep harvesting on the field that never ends. Okay. You're getting close to done. Let's take a look at more contracts here, I suppose. We're going to go ahead and just accept this contract, and then we'll use the equipment that's currently plowing there to go deal field 35. Oh, we've got more cultivating. We're not going to do any deadwoods. I could do some fertilizing contracts, but they're all awfully small income-wise. Although again, it's just going to be sending workers off to do them, so probably should. I could maybe do some of those, but I don't want to risk getting stuck with one that's going to take forever. Could do spraying, but again, for only making a grand, I'm better off taking a handful of the fertilizing ones here. All right, so let's go ahead and borrow items for that one. And let's see, that is field 36. We've got 30 and 38. We can just go ahead and accept and use that same equipment setup. Oh, I didn't just take the wrong thing, did I? I did. That's all right. We can still cultivate that field too. All right, and I can definitely do 29 and 37 for that then. 29 and 37. Come on. Where'd harvesting go? There it is. Nope, not harvesting. Fertilizing. There we go. 37 right there. Let's see. 14 looked like that's probably a pretty good one too. 2 grand. We're going to take it and we're going to go ahead and borrow the equipment for that too. All right. So I should have 2 tractors, 2 fertilizers, and I got 2 pallets of fertilizer. Now the only thing is I don't think these are going to hold that much, so we might be having to yeah, come back and get fertilizer a lot, but oh well. All right, so we've got 29, 37, 14, and 36. So you, sir, we're going to send you up to furthest point first up here at 37. And let's hop in this little guy. And I gotta go empty the box again on my harvester. Alright, let's get you filled up here with your little batch. Alright, and now where are you gonna go? You are gonna go to 29, I'm pretty sure it was right. Yeah, 29's fertilizing. All right. Now let's drop this box again. I'm also going to get a front loader. I'm not sure. I know that I can get this model of tractor with a front loader. I think I've got a Massey that I can get really cheap. Ooh, wrong thing. And, we might do that. We might get a Massey, an older Massey Ferguson tractor, and get a front loader on it if I can, because then I could just buy it, and even though I'm probably not going to keep it forever, I mean, we're going to be putting in enough work on a tractor, and the only problem is it's really low horsepower. Alright, I know you've got a handful to do there, but how are you doing on actually your contract completion? Your contract is actually completed, so I've got to do 30 and 35. And that will auto-complete all of that stuff, so let's cancel your job. Create a job on 35. And start, and then I can go and do 30. All right. And these are going nice and quick. Because the fertilizing ones always do. Which is why I'm okay with them being, you know, so small income-wise. Is like, even if I was actually driving through and doing them myself, those are really quick jobs, like a minute or two and you're done. So if you grab a handful of them, you're still making decent money with it. All right. I would kind of like to take a baling contract and figure out if we can steal the bales. We should be able to. You're round bale versus square. Let's take this square baling one. We're going to have to borrow the stuff, and we'll have to get our front loader. Well, I suppose I could just, you know, use super strength too and load up our trailer, because let's be honest, I'm not playing realistically anyways. Gotta go up to 32. Okay, so we're gonna take this little farm road right here. I wonder if I've got to just sell the bale before the mission ends. Maybe that's it. Maybe we take the bales and then we sell them. Or store them. I don't have anywhere to store them, but, you know, if we had a bale storage thing. There we go. I was going to say, I did unfold it. It's just taking forever. Alright, let's get through this field really quickly here. And maybe I'll try selling off one bale and completing the mission. It is only straw anyway, so it's not like we're going to make that much off of the bales. So it's not like I'm upset at all if we lose the bales after loading them up. Worker G completed. Alright, so one of my workers is done. Up here. Great job. 14 needs fertilized. Right? Yes. Worker A is done. Create job 36. I can't remember if that's fertilize or 36, yes. All right. You're going. They're going. He is stopped. Boxes. Lift you back up. And let's try and get out of this little predicament that I got into. Yeah, there we go. And start working. Oh. Buy a new box and then start working. There we go. Alright. Here we go again! Making some bales. I can't see where it is. All right, it's right there in front of me. Yeah, even after harvested, this is so thick that you cannot see the path where the straw is unless you're in third person. That's really kind of annoying, especially for like their competitive side. Think about if you actually had to play in first person on the competitive, which would make it a lot more actually competitive, because it is much harder to play only in first person. Anyway, I suppose the brands wouldn't like that though. That's probably why they don't do that is, you know, I don't know how much John Deere and Case and everybody would really want to sponsor a competitive team if you can't actually see their equipment from the outside. If you're only looking at the cab view where you hardly see anything that really identifies it as being a John Deere. Like, yeah, you've got the logo, you can kind of see their coloring, but right there you know what it is, and here it's not so obvious. I kind of suspect that's why a lot of what Farming Simulator does, what Giants does, is based off of the brand, so I'm sure that had to play into account. I'm almost willing to bet they like talk to the brands before setting up all the competitive stuff. Try to figure out what they had to do, what they could do. And does this thing fill up fast, and it's really annoying. Because like I said, you can't even just, well, I suppose, you know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's a matter of I should just be driving around doing, because I should, you know, no, you wouldn't even be able to necessarily keep harvesting if you were going in one direction around, because you'd still end up running into the box because your machine sticks out more than a row past the box. So even if I was just doing circles around in the correct direction as opposed to the incorrect direction the AI keeps going in, it would still be in the way. Alright, so is 14 done? No, 14 is not done, and you need to fill up. So let's send you back to the shop. Where's our other guy? Go over here, and 36 is not done. Set direction, send you back to the shop. And let's do a little bit more baling here while they drive. I think I need to go back to this outside because I think this still curves around on the other end. We are almost at one bale. I mean, I guess technically we're already at like 3 bales, but none of them have come out yet, so, you know, our bale counter's at 0. Which is why I'm also saying we're not at a bale yet. Alright, one's close to being at the shop, but not quite. I know that course play's already been getting worked on for 25, but I think it was like on a map-by-map basis. I'm really hoping that course play comes out like it was in 22 on 25, because it was really nice being able to, on course play, set it up so that, you know, they could actually go through the windrows and stuff. As AI, like, they should be able to do this. Heck, even if it was so inefficient that it was trying to cover every inch of this field, it should still be able to bale like this. Alright, we're gonna pop down to the shop and fill up. Why aren't you filling? What now? Okay, that was weird. Alright, I still need to do 36, right? Yeah, you're only halfway done. Field work at 36 again. Alright, now is this one going to have the same problem? Oh, this one I can just refill. I don't know what the problem was with the other one. I think this is the modded fertilizer, small fertilizer thing, which is why I'm not seeing any filled into here right now. Which is kind of annoying, but you know, whatever. And I don't know if that's why I was having a problem with that other one or what, but there we go. Those are done. Now I need to go back to our stinking harvester down here again. Unload the box. Oh, not detach. Oh, drop down, unload. Thank you. Buy a new box. And get to harvesting. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now, I will say, when I was playing on another save that I didn't do any videos on, since this is the first, like, actual Let's Play video I've been doing for FS25, but I was playing on my own on Riverbend, I actually would go around and reset every single AI crop to not be a vegetable crop or spinach or anything like that, because I didn't want to have to take harvesting contracts on that stuff, and I still wanted to be able to get the contracts. So keep it in mind, you can always use like the admin tools to go around and reset other fields so that you're not doing all that stuff. I figured on Zielonka, since this is kind of the vegetable map, we'll just keep doing them. It's really interesting that being closer zoomed in, I have less detail than it looks like if I'm out. Like, you know, you see in the circle where everything's rendering in and you actually can't see the crop, but then outside of the rendered circle you see the crop. I wonder why it's doing that like that. Anyway, it don't matter. Let's get this one done. And I guess we'll try selling a bale off. You know, I'll just drive the baler wherever we can sell them, and I'll drop them there and sell whatever's left in the baler. It'll be easier than carrying one around or getting a trailer to carry them. So we're gonna have to find where I can sell off straw. And we'll see if that works. Since I couldn't steal the bales or even really do that contract at all. Alright. No, it's down here now. Prices. We want straw. And it really doesn't matter too much where we go. It's $1 difference wherever we go. Animal dealer, farmer's market, or biogas. And you know what? The animal dealer's right there. So we're just going to go right to the animal dealer, and all we got to do is take a right. And I'm going to sell these 2 or 3 off. And we'll see if it ends up docking the pay it all at the end. I don't think it will, because I don't believe it's supposed to, but it looks like maybe if we want to steal them, we have to take them and sell them before we complete the mission, because it'll still delete the bales. I think. So let's find out here. Is this where I gotta drop them? Looks like it. Unload. Unload unfinished. It looks like I didn't get any funds. Yeah, so it's not giving them to me at all. That's too bad. Alright, bailing is complete. Collect. Missions collected. Well, whatever. Why are you trying to go so far off the field that you're getting stuck on the crates? You're close to done. You're not willing to work? Okay, no, not 36, 35. No, 35. Okay, you're already done. You're done. That's fine. Do I want to take any other fertilizing contracts here? Real quick. I might as well grab those. Alright, we're gonna go fill this back up first, and then I will set it on our next fertilizing run. Our harvester is filled again. Okay. 57 is right back this way. I love how this wasn't going to be a contracting episode. Oh, come on. No, no, no. Flip, flip, flip. Woohoo! Yeah! All right. Oh, no, no! Come on, do it again. Do it again. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Maybe. Come on, unrealistic physics. Yeah! Alrighty, video game logic at its best. Okay, you're going. Alright. That's weird. But whatever. Alright. Unload. Lift. Buy new. And begin again. Thank you. You're going. You are stopped up here. All right, let's go back down to the shop and fill up. Can I cross this little river? Yeah, there we go. Cut across somebody's field. There we go. And I know this thing's not going very fast, but with it being as small as it is, it feels like you are like flying. Doesn't it in first person here? The graphics are wigging out on me. I'm getting... Oh, that's what's... Is that what's happening? I don't know what's happening. I'm getting like a reflection, I think. Or is that, you know what, that might all be the... Yeah, it's all more shadowing and stuff. Alright. Let's get down to the shop, get this refilled, and then I can send this on the next fertilizing gig. That's what, field 67. We're gonna cut across the fields. Yeah! Yeah! Flying through a field that I don't own, destroying all their crops. I don't know, somebody needs to come out with a mod for that. They need to make a mod where if you drive through AI fields, you destroy the crops and you have to get charged for it. Gotta reimburse them for their crops. Great job. Fieldwork on 67. Up there. Here at 67%. I think once we get this done and our cultivating contracts and stuff, we are going to call it for today. Because boy, has this episode gone on longer than I intended it to. Well, that's kind of always the problem when you first start up a new game, is stuff just takes forever. Especially if you're not starting with a bunch of money. You know, if I started it off with $1 million or a couple $1 million or something, we could have, you know, built up a massive farm right off the bat. Maybe that is what I should have done. Maybe I should just started with building our goat farm and just kind of done a let's play running our little goat and sheep farm, but I don't know. I like to have something you actually have to work towards a little bit. Boxes are full again. I sure wish that I could have, why are you not turning? I wish that you still won't turn. Alright, whatever, we'll just drop it right there then. Alright. I completely lost track of what I was just saying, too. Oh, well. Get all this done, and we'll be making quite a bit of money off of completing all these contracts out. One of our fertilizers is done. And you do have a good bit of fertilizer in it, so let's empty it out. No point in giving that fertilizer away. I wonder if this will just fill in and get rid of this pallet before I drop it. Nope. That's too bad. Alright, you're done. You are, I don't know what you're doing other than like driving at a crazy angle, but stick with that side of the field. I mean, I guess it's kind of probably set to go that way. Yeah, totally. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. He'll get there. This guy's close to finished. What other sort of contracts do we have? Even though I don't think I'm going to do any more, but... I got more baling contracts in there. I mean, square bales on 33 will be quick and easy. For a nice $5,000. Screw it, we'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, shouldn't be driving through the field. Though again, it don't matter if I do. It don't matter if I drive through the field. I won't break up their crops. Won't kill off their stuff. I don't know where that came from. It just kind of did. We'll go and we'll dump this one out too. And grab our baler and knock out that baling contract real fast, because I mean 33 is about the exact same size 32 was, and again it's square bale, so it's going to be a nice quick one to make another $5,000 off of. Even though oh no. Oh, I didn't borrow equipment on it. Alright, cancel it. That's too bad. I messed that up. Messed that up good. I don't think I'm going to bother with the others. I don't think $3,000's worth it to me right now to go and do it. I know it's going to be quick and easy too, but we're so close to being done with our contracts. Let's get that done. I mean, this thing only has a couple more passes and we are done. Our harvester here is still going strong. We're just going to go ahead and take over the harvester. We're going to take it over, and I'm not even going to use guided steering because I kind of want to do it a little bit faster than what it's going to be guiding me to right now. I wasn't trying to... Oh, we are full up, aren't we? Go. Yep. We're down. Back down again. Oh, I missed a little bit right there, but it's okay. We'll go back. We'll go back at some point. All right, let's get our harvesting on here, and once we get that contracting finished up, we will see what we made in contracts for today. All right, well, why do I have my turn signal on? There we go. Well, we finished up all the contracting. I still need to finish up harvesting this field, but I'm going to get that done off camera here because I don't think anybody needs to see that at this point. I mean, this is already going to be a long episode. But I do want to go in and finish off all of our contracts here and see what we ended up at. We're at 16,000 right now, which is already... We've made, what, I think 19,000 so far today on contracts. Contracts and technically miscellaneous because, you know, I paid myself back for that one contract that just didn't complete for whatever reason. Oh, so we're actually at like 23 right now. Okay. So we're at 23 so far. And we're going to collect a bunch more here. And we're at 60,000. So I'm definitely going to be able to afford some equipment here for our next episode. So I'm going to have to get a tractor. Probably going to go ahead and buy that little Massey Ferguson. I got to double check if there's a mower that I can actually run with it, because we're going to be turning this all into grassland, and we're going to need a plow to plow all of it, and then to reseed it into grassland, all that fun stuff. And it's going to ultimately become a small sheep farm or goat farm right here. And this is not the only place we're going to have one, though. So it is probably just going to kind of be a starting spot. We'll see. Maybe I'll just do the grass on it right here, because with how many contracts we're getting and how quickly we're getting them done, I will be able to afford some more land soon. So we'll see. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know that we still just keep doing a lot of contracts, but we'll get there. We'll get the actual farm itself up and running very soon here. But I hope you enjoyed. So until next time, have a fantastic day and happy gaming. If you did like the video, please go ahead and hit that like button down below. Subscribe and hit that notification bell as well if you can, because it'll let you know whenever I have a new video coming out. Thank you very, very much for watching again, and I hope you have a fantastic day.